What's going on, man? Another video, which means I have more free picks for you. And in today's video, I have more college football picks for the Sunday games on August 31st. We have been absolutely crushing college football. If you've been watching, you know we're 17-3 in our last 20 picks, which is insane. We're trying to keep it going today. I have a couple picks that I love a ton, 4 total to be exact. All I ask before we jump straight into it is number one, go down, hit the like button. Let's get this video to 100 likes. And while you're down there, you might as well subscribe as well so you don't miss any videos like this going forward. So go do that. I'd really appreciate it. And now we can jump straight into the video. And the first thing that we have to talk about is premium, because we have absolutely been cashing there as well. You can see right here, we cashed a 4-unit play yesterday, going 3-2 overall, which means we had another profitable day. That's 9 winning days in the last 12 days, which is obviously insane. And then the day before that, if you don't already know, we went 8-1 overall, making over 9 units in one single day. You can see the slate right here. It's pretty incredible. We're going to try to keep it going, and I'm telling you right now, the best opportunity to get in my premium for a long time is going and getting Sleeper or getting Chalkboard, either one, it doesn't matter, and using my code FBL. If you do that and you send proof to my phone number right here, I will get you a full 30 days for completely free. You can see right here, Sleeper is going to double your first deposit. You put 100 in, you get 100 free. They're also going to give you a free pick where they give you a pick that literally cannot lose. So you get free money, you get a free pick. Those two things are obviously awesome, but to go along with that, if you go on Chalkboard, you can do either one, it doesn't matter, or you can do both. They'll give you a free $20 when you use my code FBL for completely free. No deposit required, a free 20, straightforward right when you sign up, only when you use code FBL. So number one, you can get a full 30 days of VIP if you just send proof of using my code FBL, but you also will get all these bonuses that the apps offer. You need to get on these apps. These are some of the best apps. They're the apps I use for betting on college football. I've made a ton of money with all of them. They give you great lines. You got to have different apps. You got to take advantage of bonuses, and that's why you should go sign up with code FBL on Chalkboard. Get a free 20, get a free pick as well. Chalkboard will give you a free pick, or Sleeper where you get a free pick and your money doubled for completely free. So go get those apps. Use code FBL. Now, if you want some of my free picks every single day for completely free, all you have to do is go down, hit the first link below. It'll take you to my free plan where I give out multiple free plays every single day. So go join that as well. And now we can get straight into the video. And the first pick that I have for you is going to be Carson Beck to go over 230 passing yards here. He has to have 240 and it cashes. I like this one for a few different reasons. If you know Carson Beck, you know he played at Georgia. He transferred over to Miami. And while he was at Georgia, he was actually one of the best quarterbacks in college football. And coming over to Miami, I think he's going to do kind of similar to what we saw Cam Ward do and play extremely well. You can see, even at Georgia, he went over in 3 of his last 5 games there. This game here, he got hurt, so it's really 3 out of his last 4. He went over in 7 of his last 10, really 7 out of his last 9. And then on the season, he hit this at a 69% rate, really at about a 75% rate if you don't count this Texas game. So obviously, he went over this mark a ton, playing really good opponents every single week in the SEC. That's the number one reason why I like it a ton. But the second reason why I like it is if Miami is going to win this game, Carson Beck is going to have to show up and he's going to have to perform. And I think he's going to do that. Miami is going to rely on him. They're going to let him air it out. And if that's the case, I really do think he's going to go over this mark. Even if they lose this game, they're going to have to play catch up, which means he's also going to get more passing yards. So there are a bunch of reasons why I like this pick here. This is my first pick. Lock it in. Now, for my second pick, we're going to take another transfer that's on Miami to pair along with Carson Beck. And we're going to take CJ Daniels to go over 42.5 receiving yards. I know the chart doesn't look really good right here, but the reason for that is he's coming from LSU, where early on in the season, season, he played pretty good. He was getting a ton of reps. He was getting yardage. But then, for whatever reason, LSU stopped playing him as much, and that led to him kind of falling down a cliff and not going over this mark much. But now that he's on Miami, he's a senior. He's the oldest guy in this room. I think Carson Beck, since he's old as well, is going to like another veteran. He's going to rely on CJ Daniels. He's going to get a lot of targets. 42.5 is not very many yards. If Carson Beck goes over 239, this should easily cash, and that's why I like pairing these two together. I think Miami's going to have to throw the ball a ton, like I said, and if that's the case, CJ Daniels is going to be a huge part of it. So that's my second pick. I love that one. Now, for my third pick, we're going to go over to Notre Dame, and we're going to take Malachi Fields to go over his receiving yards as well. This one is pretty straightforward. Miami, number one, doesn't have a great defense. They allow a ton of points. They allow a ton of receiving yards. That's the first reason why I like it. The second reason why I like it is he's over in 3 of his last 5, 7 of his last 10, and 75% of games in his last 12, averaging over 60 a game. Now, obviously, he's a transfer as well, but I do think he is going to get a big role in this offense. And obviously, if that ends up being the case, there is no reason why he shouldn't go over this mark. 38.5 is a low line to begin with, but when you're playing a team like Miami, you're playing in a game that's probably going to be decently high scoring if you want to win. This is a pick that I like a ton to go over. So that's my third pick. Now, real quick, before I give you my last pick of the video that I actually like the absolute most, I do want to remind you, once again, we have been going stupid on premium. You can see right here, we went 8-1 2 days ago, going up over 9 units. You can see the slate of games right here that we picked. And then yesterday, we went up, let's go see real quick, 3-2 overall, cashing out a 4-unit play, making us 90% on our 4-unit plays this year. That's 9 out of the last 12 days being winning. And you can get a full month of picks sent straight to your phone every single day for completely free if you just go and sign up to Sleeper or Chalkboard and use my code right here, FBL, and send me proof to my phone number. If you do that, I will give you a completely free month. It's literally a no-brainer because what you're going to see here is if you go to my store, usually a month is going to be $200. So if you want in, the time is now. Go get it for completely free. You can see Sleeper's going to double your first deposit as well. They're going to give you a free pick. Chalkboard is going to give you a free pick and a free $20, no deposit required. You sign up, you use my code, you get a free $20. So go get on Chalkboard, code FBL, Sleeper, code FBL. Take advantage of these bonuses. They're some of my favorite apps to use for college football. And now we can get into my last pick of the video, which is going to be, as you can see right here, we're going to be taking a game pick, obviously on Sunday, and we're going to take South Carolina to cover -7.5. When I saw this line come out, it was originally 9.5, so we're getting a lot better deal on it right here. That's the first reason I like it. We've seen it come down some, so South Carolina has to cover a smaller spread, but I also like it because I just think South Carolina is a better football team. They have a great quarterback returning. They have a good running back room. They have a great defensive line still, even after losing a few guys. I think they're going to have a great defense. I think Lenora Sellers is going to be really good this year, maybe even compete for the Heisman Trophy. And if that's obviously the case, South Carolina should go into this game and absolutely dominate, and I think they'll cover this spread pretty easily. I think they win by 10, 14, maybe even more. I love this play right here. That's my last one. Go lock all of them in, and until next time, let's all go print some money.